to see him just kind of slide through here. They're trying to set up the screen, and Bentonville West is kind of dialed in, but Big 95's got no shot in space versus Maurion Horn, an electrifying, as you mentioned, junior that we're going to continue to see him be involved, not just in the run game, but also in the pass game.
Saw big number 95, Robbie Newton, the senior defensive nose tackle, trying to keep tabs on him, and that's going to be the key today. And that one not going anywhere. Nice tackle for loss. Jacquard Hardham in there in the backfield, the first man to meet him.
Yeah, the 262-pound senior. He's not very tall, but he plays with leverage and was a really disciplined guy there. I think that should have been a give on behalf of Raines. The quarterback, Jake Raines, should have given that ball because Bentonville West staying home on the zone read.
In the country, number 189 in the Junior 300. He is behind the quarterback, Jake Raines. He does get the handoff. He has some room to run. He's at midfield, and they are not going to catch him, or will they? Yes! Inside the 10. You saw the speed there from Horn, and a first and goal upcoming, showcasing that speed, Lewis.
Very, very decisive. One cut downhill, and you could have driven a Mack truck through that hole. But hey, listen, A.J. Moss, number 2 right here in pursuit. Wow. Speed from Horn, speed from Moss as well, saving the touchdown. Beautifully executed play at the point of attack offensively for Broken Arrow.
A.J. Moss there with the tackle, as you said. And it's a first down and goal. Sanchez Banks now in at the back. Talk about a cut into the end zone for the touchdown, Broken Arrow.
No, it's still early. This is the second series for this football team on offense, but it's very clear they have an advantage talent-wise in the backfield between their 2 backs, because it's tough to do here on 3rd and 10.
3rd down and 10 here for Broken Arrow near midfield. Raines over to the near side. He's got his man. That is caught. That's the big man, Robert Spears Jennings. 6'3", 175 pounds. Coach said, you just look at him. He looks like a thick wideout.
Yeah, he looks like a big, tall, long kid that, you know, he can extend. He can go up and pluck it, kind of extend away from his frame, then able to tippy-toe the sideline right there. But what a huge conversion there on 3rd and 10. And once again, isolating the big receiver to the boundary.
13. Banks is the back in to protect, now out to run, and nice play there. That's Jake Raines over the middle and complete to Keon Barnett for the first down. To pick up the first down. Nearing the red zone, Sanchez Banks with a cut, a spin, and a nice gain. Sanchez Banks closing in on the 15-yard line, and he had more than 1,000 rushing yards a season ago. Loved what David Alexander had to say about Banks. Says, when I'm done coaching and I write a book, I'm going to have a chapter about a kid like Sanchez Banks, who last year at one point said, Coach, what do I have to do to get on the field?
He held me every single practice. We practiced against one another. I just want to get that out there, because that's how offensive linemen roll. But Jeff, him and his wife Kathy, our punter Jeff Eagles, his wife Michelle, and my wife Chris, they all had kids within 3 weeks of one another. C.J. Fiegel, Jake Alexander, my son Jake Golick. So yeah, we were pretty close both on and off the field.
There you see the touchdown there from Jake Raines to Keon Barnett, and now they're a point after away from making it 14-0 here in Broken Arrow. 20-yard gain. This is what they want to have happen. Here's Dalton McDonald looking for the pitch. No, now he's going to tuck it and run. Crosses the 25 and nearing the red zone. Now this Wolverine offense starting to get into high gear.
Well, it's just so difficult when you have to play the quarterback run. It changes how you align. It changes how many people you have near the line of scrimmage within the box. And if you look at the kind of sugar huddling, the amoeba type of look of Broken Arrow on defense, sometimes when that ball snapped, they're not in gap sound position to be able to account for that.
Nice blocking there. Carlos Hall inside the 10. A little taste of the Broken Arrow medicine there with a run right up the middle. And now a first down and goal, trying to cut this Broken Arrow lead in half.
See, they're in control now, and this is snap the ball.
8th play of the drive here. McDonald tucks it.
There we go.
Into the end zone for the touchdown. And that is a textbook Bentonville West drive. Gains of 17, 20, 15, 15, and then a 7-yard touchdown run for the quarterback.
explosive plays, whether you're on offense or on defense. Coaches cannot stop talking about the importance of getting them and stopping them. This is just a really well done, well executed play there by Dalton. The ball in space. Let's see if they start getting some touches back in the backfield this series.
Maurion Horn back to receive in the middle of the field. And he will not have that, but his teammate will. That is for Broken Arrow, big number 4, Corey Williams, around the near side. So some attention played to Horn. They try and kick away from him. Williams says, thank you very much. We're near midfield.
Hey, listen, when you're trying to take something away, you might be giving something up as well. And you catch that ball so early, and your cover team hasn't had a chance to fill the lanes and get downfield. And the starting field position, here they are.
Reigns, the quarterback, looking deep, has a man there in the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. JL Talley. 37 yards for the score, and Broken Arrow answers immediately.
What a response. What a response, and you get the one-on-one matchup. Easy read for the quarterback. He knows there's no threat to the middle of the field, so he can just loft it up there.
Today, JL Talley, he's a senior. He's a young senior. He turns 18 on Monday. Happy birthday on ESPN2.
The rest with the ball in his hand, and again, big, strong first down play allows you to keep moving forward at your own pace.
That's a gain of 18. Now another big gain, but a fumble on the play, and Broken Arrow recovers. The pass was complete to Ty Durham, and the Tigers able to recover. And
see the three-man front back at it. We're going to see them take advantage of the passing game.
Reigns over the middle of the field, has his man Robert Spears Jennings with a nice play. And Nick Lorenich is able to prevent what could have been a touchdown there, but a long gain. A 38-yard pass play to Spears Jennings.
And that's where having length and height can benefit you in the passing game, when you can go up and you can extend above your shoulders. And it also gives the circumference and that catch radius a much wider area.
Side as well, just like Broken Arrow was doing defensively. Banks fumble on the play, and that is recovered by Bentonville West. Michael Long with the fumble recovery. Instead, they're backed up in their own end zone. Trenton Davis, the big man, over his head, and the safety.
Right now, Brian Pat, the head coach at Bentonville West, is trying to relay to his football team that we want to go forward amongst their players or staff for either team leading into this contest.
Got the green light to play, and now Horn has the green light to run. The 10, the touchdown.
See, I told you Mike Golick would agree with me.
Maurion Horn with the 53-yard touchdown run. The ESPN 300 Junior with a handful of Power 5 offers into the end zone, breaking this game open.
Again, the common denominator of the success on the early downs in the run game has been Broken Arrow's ability to run downhill out of the pistol formation. And for whatever reason, Bentonville West cannot stop the run in their three-man front. And they have not been able to play the edge and stop any forward momentum.
So the safety plus the touchdown plus the PAT. And that's 9 points in the span of about 3.5 to go here in this first half. McDonald under pressure, rolls out, looking deep, has a man that's caught by Dyson inside the 40.
Really nicely done by Dalton McDonald there. And if you recall, he had a very similar play earlier in the second quarter, and almost the exact same thing happened, only threw high for Dyson. This time much more accurate, gives his target a chance to make the catch.
Now with his arm, 29-6, and now using those legs, crossing the 30, gets to the near side, has the first down, and muscles his way inside the 20. Coming. Bentonville West from Arkansas. And now you see a unique look here, just to fool all of us. And now here's McDonald with a 5-6 receiver set, but a whistle.
Bentonville West lined up offsides, number 60. When they broke out of their alignment, actually lined up past the football, past the line of scrimmage. Oh,
Dead
no.
ball. Offensive offside.
Come on now.
Been a fun 236-pound receiver to watch.
That's right.
And Josh Beasley, here's McDonald, 2nd down and 15. Thinks about running, now he will. Receiver goes out to block. McDonald hit inside the 5, and it's going to be 1st down and goal. McDonald showing some toughness here.
Just crafty, and the wideout's doing a nice job realizing, all right, this has quickly turned into a run. Turn around, look up some color, allow this quarterback to make the decision based off of what the defense does.
He said this drive was large for Bentonville West, and Hall makes it pay. Carlos Hall with the touchdown for Bentonville West, and a much-needed one at that.
It's a Jekyll and Hyde offense.
2nd down 11, 40 seconds to go here. Raines, that ball pops loose, but it's recovered by his teammate there up front, and that could have been disastrous there.
Jacarden Hardiman forces the issue and does a really good job, comes free off the edge. Number 8 here in white, you're going to see him right there, and then he's able to get that ball loose. And really, to be honest with you, that play right there for Bentonville West.
To make this perhaps a 9-point game going into the half. Little trickeration here. McDonald has his man. That's Dyson at the 40, inside the 35, and 13 seconds on the clock.
Nicely executed. I really blocked an extra point earlier in this contest.
Connor Brown going to try and take a little nibble out of this lead here. This one from 23 yards. And that is through. 23-yard attempt. Great clock management.
Fantastic.
Down the end of that first half. Third brings up 3rd down and 15 here for Bentonville West. McDonald has some room. Throws it down the far sideline. That's Luke Miller at the 30. A little spin. Down to the 26.
This seems to be the...
To Hall on the edge. Touchdown, Bentonville West. Here he is again with another cut inside the 20. Look at the shiftiness, but he puts the ball on the ground. A handful of Tigers are around it. There's Robert Spears Jennings, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown. Well, Maurion Horn is good, and he's also lucky. And that combination working out for the Tigers on that play.
Oh, and he got popped, too, and it was such a spectacular run. He should be tackled right here in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. Sneaks through, and then he's just not carrying the football tight to his body, and you see the hat.
With the current freshman class that's in college.
Right, and we'll get that graphic up again here in just a moment, because the eligibility is the free waiver. Oh, what a spectacular catch.
Could not come up with it. Robert Spears Jennings dropped it after he hit the turf. Now they are saying it is a catch. At least the public address announcer is. Maybe he's overriding the officials. Let's take a look here.
It's a spectacular effort nonetheless. That ball did touch the ground. No replay at the high school level. No, they're going to give it to him.
Let's see.
No, that's an incomplete.
Dalton McDonald having a great game so far, able to extend plays, but not able to do it there.
That was a huge defensive play for Broken Arrow, because that's what they have not been able to do today, for the most part. That doesn't get stated enough.
A lot of kids want to specialize early. A lot of parents want their kids to specialize early, but that's not necessarily what you want to do, and that isn't the throw that you want to make either. Corey Williams, late hit perhaps out of bounds. We'll see if they throw the flag, but Corey Williams with the pick. He had an interception last year, and he's got an interception here in the opening game.
Wear out that defense wearing white jerseys right now. You're seeing Bentonville West getting a little gassed.
Maurion Horn showing some gas. Horn into the end zone for another touchdown. For the ESPN Junior 300 prospect from 22 yards out.
Credit this offensive line again. Can't say enough about the confidence that David Alexander, the head coach of Broken Arrow, has to just line up and say, hey, you know what's coming. Let's see if you can stop it. And then it makes it even more difficult when you got a guy that's a superior, wonderful program in the Midwest there.
Could be a pick six here in the offing. That one is intercepted by Broken Arrow, and Buddy Mack into the end zone for the touchdown. 37-yard interception return for the score. And a point away from halfway to the century mark.
Ruh-roh just did not see the underneath defender buzzing the flat. Thought he had a clear line of sight.
One more pick, but it's not, but that is it. Maurion Horn with more than 200 yards of total offense today. He was the star.
He was the star, and he's got a very bright future, just an underclassman. Going to have his pick of programs he wants to join at multiple positions, and that's what makes him so valuable.
Thanks to everybody. John Vassallo, Emily Turner, Mike McDonough, everyone for helping us out. Morgan Ainsley as well.